What is going on, everybody? This is Jose Ledesma. This is Ignorant Shxt Only, episode 26. I'm with my co-host, Kuyu Flip, and we're with the one and only Alyssa Thrasher from GoCandyCrazy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Love it.
Now, brother, if you want to keep going for me.
Yes, absolutely. So, again, this episode is sponsored by Emboss Threads. We do have merch coming online. We've got trucker hats available, bucket hats available. There's going to be shorts, and there's going to be shirts.
Everything's already on the website.
Yeah, everything's on the website. We're getting ready to launch here fairly soon. The other thing is we also have ski masks. We're diving into all of this merch, and we'd love for you guys to support us. And, again, check out Emboss Threads for any of your merchandise needing. She can take care of you, whether it be you need apparel made, whether it be business cards. She can do sublimation, party events, whatever the case. You're taken care of at Emboss Threads.
Absolutely. And like we mentioned before, and we're going to keep mentioning it, when you buy our merchandise, make sure you do ignorant shit in it, take evidence of it, send it to the ISO page, and we will shout you out in the next episode. We're not going to share the details of what you were doing, but we'll just shout you out and be like, hey, such and such did some ignorant shit in our merch, and we have the proof, and that's all we need. We don't need to share it with the world, but we'll shout you out.
Yeah, I don't want to hear none of that, oh, they're building a case. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah. We're not here for that.
Yeah.
So let's get started then, shall we?
Yeah.
What were you doing before February 26th of 2023? And what made you start GoCandyCrazy?
I was doing nails. I was also Sacramento's best nail tech at the time.
Okay.
And I was being a daddy to my little children. And then I was on a mission to become a real estate agent. I wanted to be somebody that my little heart and spirit wasn't. Boom, we came across a white elephant thing, or whatever the elephant thing is for Christmas time, when I was working in this little office and pursuing my real estate license. And I wanted to make the girl chocolate covered strawberries. So I made them and I brought them in, and she was like, that is so cute. Please make this and start a little business. I was doing chocolate covered strawberries, and then I ran out of the chocolate. And I got on TikTok to get inspired about something else. And I shit you not, the first thing on my page was another candy bitch. She was making candy-coated stuff. Crack candy, my girl. I love her to death.
Okay, shout out.
And I said, you know what? Fuck going to get chocolate. We're going to go get candy. So I just started making it literally right there off the bat. And then kicked real estate to the side. Because I was obviously having a ball. And I was having a good time. I was releasing my little creativity. And I just took off with it like that. Like I tell you what happened.
Awesome. Hell yeah. Are you still the best nail tech, though? I think we should follow up with that.
I think don't let me pick up a brush, some monomer, and some nail tips. Because you bitches will have to find a new job.
Done for.
Damn, done for.
Done for.
So, considering you're obviously in the candy business, have you always... Like, ever since you were a child, did you always just have a big-ass sweet tooth growing up? And then if so, like, what was, like, your favorite candy and sweet shit to eat growing up?
This might take me down 5,862 aura points, but I fucking hate candy. I literally hate sugar. I hate sweets. I hate anything candy, sugar, sweet. But since maybe just because I'm getting older, I can go for a sweet tea now and a cheesecake. But,
there you go.
And I'll indulge. I'll go like, okay, let me test out this new crazy flavor I've concocted. And I'll eat one. And I'm like, I could understand the hype. But I'm not really a sugar girl. I don't have a real sweet tooth. I really don't. So that's why it's beneficial. I'm not getting high on my own supply. Hello?
I was just about to say, at least you're not the type to get high on your own supply.
Well, obviously you're product testing, right? For research and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm definitely going candy crazy. Like, I'm experiencing the GoCandyCrazy a little high. But I know I was never a sugar girl. It's crazy. It is so crazy to me how God just unfolded this for me. Like, now you make candy.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank y'all. Put that under the belt.
So, can you kind of share, like, the process of how you create your products? Like, when it comes to melting down all the candy you use and putting it on, you know what I mean, the fruit and stuff, the other stuff you put it on?
No, this man did not just say melting it down.
Well, you got to...
I melt Jolly Ranchers. First of all, that's... I'm not even gonna go there.
Yeah, no. Well, the other
I
thing
create the candy myself.
Yeah,
I will. I'll
him.
give us the sauce. Oh, he's.
Well, I'm going off of you talking about, you know what I mean, your video when you went shopping at Sam's Club and then you went to Walmart to buy the Jolly Ranchers.
No, I buy the Jolly Ranchers. They're not getting melted though. They're getting crumbled up.
Yeah,
like I'm putting them in a blender. Oh, you smart son of a gun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He don't read.
I don't know those.
He doesn't read very good.
Yeah. Bitch,
So Joe doesn't do any investigating. Yet he is the investigator at the same time. Well, okay, anywho, so this is how it goes. I'm getting sugar, corn syrup, and water, and that's being cooked to a certain temperature. And then a certain temperature to where it could solidify and have a crunch. And then I pre-freeze my grapes. Matter of fact, this is some game. We're talking to the candy girls, not y'all, because y'all don't give a fuck. The candy girls need to know that I pre-freeze my grapes. That's why they're the best, I think, in my opinion. I don't know why we're dipping non-frozen grapes and then letting them crack when we're selling them. That's kind of not cute. But anywho, I dip my frozen grape inside of there, and before it hardens, I'm rolling it in crushed up Jolly Ranchers, Nerds, the sweets, the sugars, the sours, all the little shit, whatever topping. And then I'm putting them, each individual grape gets took off the toothpick, and then it gets put into a container. The container gets decorated with the little candy dust, and then I close it, and then I put those in a stack until my pile of grapes are done. And then I go back to that stack and I label them and put in the seal on each and every box.
Do you have like a label maker and everything?
I go through Sticker Farmer in Sacramento. That's my guy.
Okay, shout out. Yep. Plug.
He makes my stickers for me. I got them designed through him as well. Him and High Designs LLC, my guy. Okay. We made the stickers and I just get a roll of them. I should probably invest in a faster way to get the shit going. Or maybe hire help, but then again, I don't work well with nobody at all. It's my business, it's my baby, so I do it myself. There's a faster way I can probably get the labels going on the box, or maybe a pre-packaged situation. I don't know.
No, but it's cool too that you're sharing wealth with people in Sacramento.
No,
as
it
well.
makes me feel good. I love going through the like. I don't ever want to. Maybe not. Let me not get canceled for that. I love where I'm at in this little spot that I'm in. I love being able to control everything around me. I love not having to deal with anybody else's stresses and anything else because, working with somebody else, they always bring some sort of something to it. Yeah. So I don't really want to expand to a point where it's not in my control. Like, I love it. This is my little small business.
Yeah.
So I like staying where I'm at. It's fine. I'll make the labels. I'll put the labels on. I'll support the other businesses. Having a ball.
So can you kind of share, like, how you went through that elimination process with knowing what fruit you were going to use, knowing how you're going to make your candy? Like, how long did it take you to kind of learn that process of what GoCandyCrazy was going to become flavor-wise?
I feel like I've been through hella different shit already. Like, it started out with making the custom orders. You text me, you say, I want grapes and pineapples. I want half of it blue raspberry, half of it cherry. You're stressing me the fuck out because then it comes with 20 other people that want half grape, half blue. It's all over the place. So I was doing custom orders for the longest time and literally making them in my grandma's house and taking them out of my granny's kitchen and going out to the street and handing them to the people. And then that was going well until it wasn't, because then the neighbor across the street, I started beefing with the bitch. She ended up calling the police like 3 or 4 different times. So on the 4th time they came and they just laid me down and were like, bitch, what is in that freezer? Like, why do you have this much clientele and this much traffic coming to this little old suburb street in the middle of fucking Real Linda? So they came in. Trapping. They thought I was selling fucking drugs.
Shout out J. Cole. Neighbors think I'm selling
dope. Thanks.
That shit comes on now, and I shed a tear every single time it comes on, because no, the fuck they didn't shut me down like that. But then obviously I excelled past that, and I started going to farmers markets, pop-ups, all the little vendor events, the Sacktown's Finest Market, World's Worst, all that little shit. Yeah. I was outside with it, setting up my tent and my stuff. And then that was going well until it wasn't, also because... What the fuck do you mean I'm setting this up 6 times a week? I'm out here literally dying. I'm freaking not even 5 feet tall. I'm fucking weigh 60 fucking pounds, it feels like, toting this freezer around. So I said, what is the next way that I can grow without outgrowing myself or making myself uncomfortable and not enjoying my business? And M&M Liquor literally messaged me. I sat there and talked to God about it for a little bit, and I'm like, something needs to go, because I cannot hire help. It's going to make me lose myself and my motivation. M&M Liquor texted me. He's like, yo, bring that shit in here. Let's see what it can do. I'm like, well, I have all my licensing. Let's fucking take it out the ballpark. So I went out there and I did that. I got a custom freezer. He sent me the freezer. We got a freezer. That was my very first freezer, was M&M Liquors with Leo. And Sticker Farmer wrapped it, and I went and delivered it out there, filled it up. It was so successful, and it was like also my first time experiencing sitting back and just letting it come to me. Like that shit literally comes in my sleep now. So I was like, thank God for that, and then just expanded in that. Now we're to the point where it's like everybody and their fucking mother sells candied grapes in a liquor store. Do you guys see that? Yo, every candy lady is going straight. Like, people are literally starting a candy business and going and selling them in 5 liquor stores. Like, what in the fuck? It's so washed out. I'm not going to say that I am literally the one that made the shit wash out, because there was one lady selling in her mom's nail shop on Instagram. It was out in freaking Tennessee or Texas or something. She was selling in her mom's nail shop, and I said, ooh, I should get this shit in stores. And then now that shit's everywhere in stores. But now we're to the store thing. I just make them and go and drop them off at stores. It's kind of unfortunate, though, because I'm not experiencing the love from my customers anymore. Like, where are all the hugs and the thank you so much is the store guys getting all my love, but...
Yeah. You only get them through, like, via pictures or whatever,
So I tried recently to go back and get back into the farmer's market. I got there and they pissed me off. Like, I literally couldn't do it. I'm sobbing, crying. I'm all over the place. It made me feel so small. It made me feel so weird and cringy and gross. I'm like, okay, maybe I've outdone that. So maybe it's time to get on to the next thing as well. But I don't want my own store because I don't want to fucking live my life in my store. I want to live my life.
I feel that.
I feel uncomfortable.
So if people can get an idea of everything you sell, can you kind of share like all the different fruits you use and all the different type of flavors you currently have that you sell at the moment?
For the store restocks, I'm kind of just going based off of what the people say, what they like, what they want, what sells the best. Obviously, I could literally work off of Blue Raz and make nothing else other than this flavor that we've solidified as being called OG Blue Raz.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is like, the people love it. I mean, I'm literally producing probably for every store, I'm probably producing 600 boxes a week for store drops, and I would say probably 400 of the boxes going out every week are Blue Raz, and that is the first flavor selling out. It's the only, like, it's the first one. They're like, yo, more Blue Raz, please, more Blue Raz. So the stores are blowing me up like, girl, somebody just came in here and bought 6 fucking Blue Raz. So I started making big boxes as well. They like the Blue Raz, but any flavor, honestly, any flavor that you'd ever ask for, I can concoct.
Yeah.
I'm just not, people just aren't entitled to doing the custom orders anymore, because I kind of almost took that whole privilege away, because I feel as if there's so many other candy ladies in Sacramento. Go get your custom order with the lady that's waking up every day and trying to be like me and literally stealing my swag and pissing me off.
I feel you.
Go get your custom order over there, and then once you realize that that's not what you like and that's bunk as fuck and it looks nothing like my videos and you're not experiencing the fun, what's so cool about GoCandyCrazy vibe, you're gonna come check me out, and then you're gonna go Candy Crazy and you're just gonna respect whatever flavors are there, because they're gonna cram every time.
Oh, yeah.
So whatever flavor I make is whatever goes, I guess.
Well, you had mentioned earlier something about when Eminem hit you up, or Eminem Liquors hit you up, you said, like, I have all my licensing, like, fuck it, let's run it. Yep. What licensing are you talking about? Like, what do you need to do in order to get into a liquor store, basically? Or into a store in general?
Into stores, it's considered a Class A. You have to get that certain licensing. But in order to concoct the product and sell to the people, literally just a random something that's cooked out of a kitchen, you have to obtain your... LLC. Well, you don't have to get an LLC, really. You can just get a cottage license if you would like to, but I went with the LLC factor. I ended up also getting my cottage license just in case. And there's too much hate going on. I don't want it just to catch me in any way that you could bite my ass. And then that came with getting all, your seller's permit, all your little stuff comes with it. You get your tax, all that stuff. And then the Class A, or no, I think it's the Class B license. Sorry, I probably should have educated myself a little bit better. But the Class B license is to where a manufacturer or a middleman can sell your product. So I sell it to the store. The store is now in complete owner. They buy the product from me, and then it's now their product and their shit. And now my license goes in with their shit, and now they're protected under GoCandyCrazy, but they're the owners of this product now. So it's pretty much them being able to sell it legally. For me.
So basically they pay you out a flat fee, and then they just take whatever profits they can get.
I bring 100 boxes, they cash me out for the 100 boxes, I put them in their freezer and they sell them.
What's the time frame of you to, how long does it take you to make 100 boxes, realistically?
Realistically, me, I would say, well, I like to spend a day prepping. I like to not rush myself through prepping, because this is when I'm undergoing complete quality inspection. Everything's perfect. Everything's going well. I'm not going to be stressed the fuck out when I have 20 boxes of frozen grapes right there, because I have everything lined out. So I spent an entire day prepping. We'll add that to the list. Next day, I'm coming and I'm dipping as many grapes as I can. By the end of one day, I could probably get to like 80 boxes. And then the next day, I'll continue. Say the next day. I'd probably say a 2-3 day turnaround. I could force it all into one day and not hit my goal, but I like to always set a goal for myself and then beat that before the day's over. Yeah. Or put them to bed and then put them to bed and call it a fucking day again. Turn the lights back on and get back in the kitchen.
Yeah. So on Fox 40, you had mentioned that you, like at the beginning, I had asked about February of 2023. That's kind of when you really started GoCandyCrazy.
Yeah.
Since that point you started, what was like your like viral moment? Because you have a pretty big following on social media.
Dog, I fucking candied a fucking McDonald's hamburger.
That was it? I seen that video too.
The shit went berserk in China, Japan, India. The shit was going all over the place. Fucking McDonald's reached out to me, but I was in my health is wealth key factor of my life, so I said, fuck y'all. I just did that to be funny, but I missed a really big opportunity in my life. But that McDonald's shit took it off the board.
It was a McDouble, right, that you used?
Let me actually give it the credit that the credit is fucking due. This one bitch, I hope she sees this. Fuck. Let me stop because they're not going to edit any of this shit out. This one bitch, she reposted my shit. She was candy coating food. The bitch candy coated like a Thanksgiving meal or something like that. That's totally fine, bitch. We all candy coat shit. That's literally what the fuck we do. It doesn't make you want... Okay, let me shut up. The bitch was candy coating food, so when I candy coated my cheeseburger, she reposted it and she said, everybody go get this little white bitch. This bitch is a culture vulture. I can't have nothing like... Bitch, I didn't even see that you did the shit. I went and investigated her and realized she did a Thanksgiving meal. Now, if you did McDonald's and I completely sucked your dick and stole the whole McDonald's idea.
Yeah, the same,
Come get me, bitch. Party hard. But other than that, it turned into so many people being like, because she was already viral. The bitch was already big as fuck. She's big as shit. She's in New Orleans. She was already very big. I think a lot of her following came over to me and they were like, damn, this bitch is so negative. Like, I actually fuck with what you did. Or like, that's cool. So her following came to my shit. And then also her little army behind her was reposting it too. Like, one that's so stuck in my head was this one bitch. She reposted it and she was like, do I have anybody in California that can go drag this bitch? And I was like, damn. So her reposting that and her reposting that and her reposting that really brought a whole bunch of people. So the McDonald's shit took me. Hate brought me to the top. Yeah, I did.
Hey, whatever works.
It's one of those things. It's like even bad publicity.
Yeah,
it's good publicity. Yeah.
Send it, please send it. Rooster.
So that kind of leads me into my next question. It doesn't sound like the candy business is too sweet.
No.
So that was literally my question. I was about to say
all right, podcast is over.
So yeah, that was literally my next question. I was about to be like, how sweet is the candy world as a business when it comes to reality, but especially in terms of competition and the cost of it though too, like your upfront cost. In terms of buying all the product you got to buy to make your candy, you know what I mean, to supply the grapes.
Yeah, have you been affected by the tariffs?
Not quite. The buying the product, I'm so obsessed with myself. I'm a fucking Leo. I'll stand here and just like look at you just yapping.
Wait, when's your birthday?
7/27, July 27th. Next month, I'll be 25. This is also my best friend, Sharbeezy. I brought her with me. That's my dog. We're gonna start our own podcast and talk shit just like they're doing, but the bitch croaked on me. Okay, anyways, back to what I was saying. I come from nails, so I understand already the jealousy and the shit that comes behind it. People literally come up with something and then act as if they're a fucking god and nobody else can copy it. Like, it's theirs. They fucking own it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or do something specific, or like, I guess in the candy game, what started a lot of the beef was I'm literally being creative as fuck. I'm like I'm not inspired by none of you bitches. I'm sitting here in the kitchen and I'm like, damn, that would be tight over there, or let me do this, or let me try to roll this shit and only candy coat the outside of the pineapple ring. Like, I was doing crazy shit and it's just people just come behind and just copy that shit and you're like, damn, well, just give me a thank you or give me a damn bitch, that was tight. Good idea.
Right.
I'm gonna copy you. I have 20,000 followers. You're about to be nothing or nobody. I'm stealing your whole idea. But so that comes with a little beef or envy, but that comes with everything. Like, literally everything in life comes with jealousy and negativity backed by somebody wanting to be somebody else. So I understand it, but candy coating shit should not have resulted in so much shit. Like, I mean, literally beefing with bitches in Sacramento. There was this one bitch, she was posting, she reposted my live. I was on there saying something. I was like, oh, she was selling in this store. Like I said, if I said it, I meant it. She was selling in this store that I was selling in one of my very first stores out here. Was a brick and mortar. It was called something like Omaha Market, Some bullshit. I don't give a fuck. They ended up crossing me because I went in there one day. I was completely sold out, and I went in there and I had one shelf that I was selling on, and they fucking had grapes in different boxes and little pathetic ass, cheap ass boxes sitting right there. I said, what the fuck is this? They're like, oh, you sell out so fast, so we're gonna let somebody else come in here so that it's not selling out so fast. I said, oh no, you just stole my exclusivity. But not knowing at the time that it was gonna almost kind of throw some detrimental shit on my business, because it almost made me seem as if I thought that I was like a god and nobody could copy my shit and couldn't nobody steal my shit, but they don't understand that somebody just came out of the woodworks and copied my whole shit. I was the only candy bitch going crazy. I'm the one that inspired those boxes. There's a million other boxes. Why the fuck are we all buying the same boxes? So that came with a lot of hate, and I said, fuck this store. I'm out of this store. And I was on live one day. She fucking was screen recording my live and was saying shit in the comments as well, or having people attack me in the comments, and I'm on there. I was like, girl, I will go bomb that fucking store. She ate me up because I said I will go bomb the store, and I still will. I'll go bomb the store right when I leave out of here. I don't give a fuck. Don't cross me.
What it sounds like is you've been in some stores before, or is that the only
I have sold in 7 stores total. I've been crossed by a lot of them, so I just back. Or right now, I would say there's 4 or 5 stores that we're in constant restock with. They're just not always stocked, so
when you say crossed,
yes, I'm selling there, but I'm not at the same time. Like, the store owner try to sexualize, like, just turn the shit sexualized, and then I'm just weird and cringy, waiting for them to write my check, and I don't like that shit, so I'll leave. What's another one? Selling other bitches' stuff. Don't fucking do that.
I was just about to ask.
Go ahead and do it. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead and do it, but don't put it right next to my stuff. I mean, the bitch was literally going in there, and when I was sold out, putting her boxes on my shelf to get my sales, and then my people are like, ma'am, this does not taste the same, or ma'am, where's your sticker at? And I'm like, girl, that's not my shit. Why are these people letting these people believe that's my shit? That's not my stuff. So that caused a lot of controversy as well. There is a lot of beef in the shit now that I'm thinking about it. It's been a lot of shit. But then again, this is my whole life, though. I'm not distracted with anything else. My whole shit is candy, so I catch everything.
When it comes to competitors, though, like people doing the same thing you're doing, are you finding that they're kind of like in your age gap area?
No, these bitches are all way older than me, and they have no motion, and they never have no motion until I showed them what the fuck to do.
She's battling abuelitas. That's crazy.
Aunties and bitches with hella kids and hella stuff, like, goddamn. But anyways, it's okay, though. We're all candy coated and shit. I would say just stay in your own fucking lane and stop copying me. Like, when it comes to the stickers, why do we have to say copy and paste? You're messaging your sticker guy and going, yo, can I have this exact same shit? Put the shit right there, put the shit right there, and put the shit right there, and do the QR code just like that, and put the... Like, you didn't want to add no sauce to that? Like, you're supposed to be inspired. That's fine. We're fucking human beings. We're so moldable, and you see something you wanted, or you want to do something about it to obtain that. See that, get inspired, and then throw some razzle dazzle on it. You don't have to literally my whole shit. That's my only thing. That I think that's what it is. Is that the abuelitas, everybody can have their own shit. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do, but don't copy us. Like, I know you guys would understand it too, though. You don't ever think like I don't know.
No, we get what you're saying. Yeah, we understand what you're saying.
Maybe I'm a hater.
No, you're good. Yeah. It's frustration. I understand.
I like
considering you don't have your own storefront though right now at the moment, how important?
You're crazy.
How important is like your marketing and your branding by using like social media? Considering you're not always going to be at the stores you sell your product.
Yeah. No. I literally am. It's crazy as fuck. I don't know. Maybe let me think about that. Cause it's like the shit's already kind of established. People already know where to get the candy, when the candy's gonna be there. Let me just go check her shit real fast. Like, it's not even like it doesn't even have to really be. I don't know, because that kind of makes me sound cocky, and I don't want to come off as cocky because I'm grateful as fuck for everything that I have and every form of support. But they like just know, like, okay, the candy's gonna be there, or they just go pull up for it.
So having that presence on social media is just
I don't even
everything.
really have to be. Yeah.
The cool thing is, I think a lot of times consumers and customers want like live updates of where things are going to be at, and I think like having access to Instagram is probably great, because in that moment a story would probably reach more people than a post would.
Go straight to it, just go look it up, go figure it out, handle business.
Is there a potential for a storefront anytime soon?
Oh, there already was. Like I said, I've came across so many different things. I was literally about to sell an art and walk. Guess what? I got all the way in there. I signed. Everything was going so well. Everything was going tight as shit. And then I said, I'm literally being somebody that I'm not, and I'm about to skip so much more lessons, so many more opportunities and lessons that God has for me. It would be outrageous to go straight into this. Like, this is something that's going to fuck with me down the road. I mean, IRS already whipped my ass because of, you know, what was going on. But imagine adding a store and being in a jam where...
Grab that blue shirt that's over there on the ground.
Get it, Mama. You got it. Imagine being in a jam where, you know, something had happened with the store, or something had happened with me, or maybe something with my anything, family, health, anything, and I had to back out of my store, and then I was locked in with this outrageous shit. Anyways, I liked the lady that was doing it and was my leasing agent, and everything was going to go smooth. Guess what? At the very end, I was about to sign the thing, and she said, it's really one thing that I have to get off my chest. She's like my manager. Nobody wants me to even say it to you, but in order to get everything going, health and safety needs that back sink done. It was like a whole back room that she didn't even show me upon the walkthrough of the fucking mall, Arden Mall. And in the back, it was like some nasty ass shit. It was all fucked up. Everything was bad. I wouldn't even make food in there, to be honest. And it was a whole bunch of shit, so I backed out. Like, it's really so much that comes with a restaurant. Why? My kitchen is verified. My kitchen gets inspected. My kitchen has had all A's for every time that it's needed. Like, why outgrow something? I don't know. I was already going to go in for the storefront. I just think it would be too much. Maybe if I had 5 employees and my kids were grown and I didn't have to take them to school and I didn't have my own... You know, mental health is real. Everything else comes into jurisdiction. It's days where that shit just does not work. It's days where you literally are just like, let me just put this to the side. Imagine if I had a storefront and I had 20 people outside and the mall's blowing me up and they're like, yo, what the fuck? Yeah. And I'm like, dude, I'm smoking a wood in the parking lot. Leave me alone. Please. So,
yeah, you know, the thing is, once you get over a certain amount of employees, you have to start thinking about insurance.
Yeah, it comes with so much. Everything is just so bigger. I don't want that right now. I love where I'm at. I love the support that I have. I love everything. I love the stores. I love it all.
So you kind of touched on how when you went viral with the McDonald's food, covering that in candy, you said they reached out to you. Besides McDonald's, has there been any other like storefronts or candy companies that have reached out to you to potentially sponsor you? You know what I mean? Or if you can you share those?
Of course. I have probably denied a freaking whole, like, almost every store in freaking Northern Cali, every store in Cali, damn, that is, like, big and known and cool and something that I've actually seen before, something they've reached out. Like I said, it can't get out of my hands. I can't even hold down the 5 stores that I'm already in. It's going so fast. I'm restocking 300 boxes and they're gone in 2 days. What the? That just took me fucking 4 days to do. So there's not enough time to get bigger, but yes, a lot of shit has reached out. I mean, I've been on most of the news channels besides the ones that I don't enjoy their politics or their standpoint on life. The news. What else was it? Oh, Sam's Club. I'm locked in with Sam's Club. I don't know if I should talk about that though, for their little shit, but I'm locked in with Sam's Club. I love them to death.
Sam's Club, that's good shit.
Bro, it's tight as shit. Yeah. I'm about to go to this little founders things, and potentially it can also lead me to like this Forbes before 30 thing, the 30 before 30.
Oh.
She's like, ma'am, you have to come. She's like, you are so tight. You just have got to come. So I'm going to go on that as well. But what else has it led me to? Oh, I had something going with Starburst, but Starburst, they wanted me to pay for the... No, sorry, Bob. That's not... Y'all...
Yeah. I appreciate
podcast
that.
ever. Hello.
Appreciate that.
What else? Really just the stores, the vibes, the people that come with it. I mean, like rappers and trappers and stuff like that, but I don't want to interfere with the politics, so I just stay out of that. But yeah.
Is there a dream company or brand that you hope reaches out to you or to collaborate with you?
I hope that somebody with Big Bang Uchis reaches out to me and they're like, girl, you're my dream brand. This shit is fucking multi-million-dollar asset. Let's fucking get you 5 franchises all throughout the United States. And I say, yes, sir. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's what because my dream brand is really, I could build it to be exactly what it is. I mean, I wouldn't want to suck anybody else. I make my own candy besides the grapes. I would probably enjoy collaborating with like a vineyard or something, so the grapes just come straight to me. That would be tight. That would be the tightest thing that would possibly be going. Or collaborate with, you know, somebody that could build me machines to do the shit for me. That would be tight. Somebody that's like, hey, yo, you're spending a lot of time doing this, that, this, and that. How about I build a fucking machine for you? You
just need to get into a room with a bunch of, like, engineers.
Factory type shit.
Either that or take a trip to, like China.
Yeah.
And then go visit those factories.
Jolly Ranchers would be tight as fuck if they reached out to me and they were like, yo, here's 500 pounds of Jolly Ranchers. Have it. Because I'm sick and tired of buying that shit, and they should see how much I'm buying. And if I showed y'all the write-offs for how much money that I've invested into Jolly Rancher, I should literally buy into the stocks because I know it's going to always be going, huh?
Yeah. Inside trader.
As long as I'm working,
there we go.
As long as I am candy coating shit, Jolly Ranchers is going to go up. Your mama can't, she can't take her, huh?
Oh.
She has to work. Well, she really, if you could pinpoint her to it, she can get her own way through.
You're all good.
Yeah, thank God we don't do live anymore, huh?
Oh.
Shit like that.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, it's all good. I was just gonna say, I mean, I don't care that the camera's on me, so I can just ask. Are there any marks or milestones that you have felt the most proud of, or gets you the most excited as a businesswoman?
Yes. I would say when I was able to buy my... First of all, I started GoCandyCrazy in a very, very, very rough time in my life. I'm saying real estate and that I wanted to indulge in real estate, but that's because that's shit I could do from home. I was literally scared of the sun. I was fucking having panic attacks at all times. I was literally in a constant state of anxiety. So I would say my most proud moment was when I went to my very first event and I was like, holy fuck, I'm outside. Like, bitch, I got in the car and I came outside. Like, and I survived. So that would probably be the start of it. And then when I obviously was in a hard time, I literally moved myself out of my home and moved myself into my grandmother's home. That's why GoCandyCrazy really grew at my grandma's, because that's really where I was at, was staying at my granny's with my two children. And so I would say when I finally got the strength, I would say, to get the fuck up and go get my own shit. So when I got the house, when I got the cars, when everything started coming in, it made me very proud. But then it also made me to where it was like, that's when the humbled shit started coming about. So I'd say I'm very humble, but I'm grateful for what it has given me and the ability to be a better mother and work like that. Like, where did the consistency like this come from? Like, that's tight as fuck. I literally get up every day and make candy. It's crazier than shit. So everything that it has given me mentally is my greatest gift from GoCandyCrazy.
Oh yeah, good shit.
Absolutely.
Sounds like there's a lot of growth.
And a lot of healing for sure.
For sure.
So what would you say in the candy business, for even if it's just you personally, not even just business related, but just for you personally, has been the biggest positives and the biggest negatives? And like I said, you can answer this as a businesswoman or just for you personally.
The biggest positives are everything that I've gained along the way, the people that I've gained along the way. Like, I literally come from being so lonely and so isolated. Like, shit like this is crazy. I don't hang out with friends. I don't talk with friends. Like, this is the most social interaction that I've done with strangers. For real, I would say it would be the people that I have met along the way, both business and personal. I would say, you said the goods and the bad, so that's a good. Let's come up with a bad. The people that I also lost along the way, the little friends that I thought that I had when I was a child, that I would be like, yo, look, help me out. Thank God my best friend was too busy, so we didn't ever have time to cross each other, but I would hire little bitches that I went to school with or stuff like that, or say, you need some money, and then go over there and help them make some candy, and then they would do something that would piss me off, so when I'd cut them off, like, it was like 4 or 5 bitches so far that I don't have, that I used to talk to. So shit, like, the people that I've gained and the people that I have lost, for sure.
Would you say there's been like a lot of animosity from the people you've known growing up because of the fact, like, you're kind of, you know what I mean, going off right now? You know what I mean, you're selling your candy, you have a social media presence, you know what I mean? Do you feel like people might feel some type of way because of what the type of emotion you got going on right now?
I feel like it's exposed me to a lot of fake shit, but I feel like I've gained my family back in a little certain way. Like, I steered off so far into like some weird bullshit survival mode to where I got my family back. It brought me a lot closer to my best friend. What the fuck was your question?
No, it was just.
No,
it
I
was
just got emotional over some bullshit.
Oh no, you're fine. It was just more along the lines of like, do you feel like you felt like animosity or people like that you've known your whole life feel like funny towards you because of the fact you have grown the following and I mean, been able to grow your business the way you have?
I think that they should all be proud of me. Because if you really fucking know me, you would appreciate and respect the fuck out of it. As well as animosity, I would say, not really. There's this one specific event that is canon and will always stay in my mind. And if you know, you know, shorty. It was my best friend's candle out. I pulled up in a complete fucking distraught. And I'm standing there and this girl came up to me and she was like, I'm hella proud of you for real. And I just want you to know that like that little GoCandyCrazy shit is like your way out the hood type shit. She was like, that is not the same you. That was not what you were or nothing that would have ever seen you doing. Like, fucking, you're tight as shit. Where the fuck did candy come from? It's 1,000 other things that I could have done. And I guess it is kind of what saved. So, more so people were anybody that I've talked to is proud. I don't really give a fuck about none of the negative shit. I see it, though. I see you guys in my views. But, no, not really. I don't know. I really guess I don't entertain if there was ever any beef. Just be proud of me, bitch. Clap for me. I have peeped a little bit of jealousy.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't go on that topic because that's for one specific person. That's not for the people that I'm trying to reach.
I have a question. So when you say that you were diving into real estate, because I'm actually interested in it too. What were you like? Were you going to be a realtor? Or are you going for like a loan officer? What were you trying to get to?
So I was literally damn near an illegal loan officer, if you want to be honest.
Okay.
So I was already kind of waist deep in that. How my thing started was I started in property management. I said, okay, screw that. Let me be a notary so I can make the little bit of money on the side. Mm. And then loan signing agent. And then why not just get the shit and go all the way? Boom, real estate agent. Because I guess I kind of wanted to... I don't know, I just kind of wanted to read buying and selling. Yeah. I didn't want to do the flipping. I didn't want to do all the bullshit in between. I didn't want to do none of that. So really, I was just trying to just get my way up to the top, and it wasn't something that I liked, so I kind of backed out. But yeah. I took almost kind of every step.
Okay, there you go. Nice.
Property management's tight. I should have just stayed with property management.
There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, there's money to be made, you know what I mean, in anything related to real estate. So, like you mentioned, you've been on multiple platforms, like in terms of like news outlets, like how we were talking about your Fox 40 feature. How did that make you feel to be recognized the first time that they DM'd you to ask you to come on the show? So how did seeing that in real time make you feel, and yeah, I mean, just overall how it make you feel?
I was scared as fuck.
Scared?
I was literally like, oh my God, ask somebody else. Like, literally, to be so honest. I just fucking said I was literally a shit show. I was like very nervous, like very shy girl, very weird child vibes. So them doing that and them reaching out to me, I think it just made me burst entirely into tears. And I was just so grateful at the time. It was so beautiful to me. It was fucking the tightest shit that I've seen. But I was like, what the fuck do you mean? Cameras, live, these people. I don't know. Yeah. I kind of froze up, to be honest. I was like, but if you don't do this and you miss this opportunity, what the fuck? You're just going to be like everybody else. Like, nobody else is doing this. Like, put your fucking pants on and go. So, put my big girl pennies on and we win it. It was so tight, though, them reaching out to me. That was such a beautiful... It was so crazy. I remember I was, like, calling people I didn't even give a fuck. I was so proud of myself. I was so fucking proud of myself. And then watching it back, obviously, anything you watch back is cringy. I'm going to be cringing over this. I'm going to be like, fuck. Half the shit that I say. But watching it back is cringy, but it's like, oh my God, you did it. How rewarding. That's tight as fuck. Thank God you did that. So I'm thankful. Hell yeah. I'm thankful.
No, absolutely.
Beautiful. It was a beautiful opportunity.
Good shit.
Especially like a local channel that people do sit down and watch.
Yeah, I mean, on Fox. Good Day.
I was just about to ask Good Day.
Good Day, yes.
Yeah. Fire.
What's the other one?
CBS, maybe?
No, damn, maybe what is it? Studio 40, yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Fox 40, yeah.
Okay, I forgot it was Fox.
What was the thing I was gonna ask? Okay, well, I can't remember what it was I was gonna ask, but I mean, right now we're kind of at the point where we ask people to do top fives. I mean, I know it might seem redundant, but if you want to share your top 5 sweets, whether it's stuff that you sell, whether it's just something you enjoy. I know you said you're not really a sweet tooth person.
No, this reminds me of that trend that's going around. It's like ding, cheesecake, ding, apple pie.
Yeah.
Okay, top 5s. It has to be sweets.
It don't have to be
candy.
sweets. It don't have to be candy. It just be top 5 whatever. Top 5 things you like to eat, basically. Let's just leave it at that. Let's just leave it at that.
What do I like to eat? Tacos, and tacos.
Where's your taco spot?
Literally everywhere. I wouldn't even pinpoint myself to one. It's like 11. 11 are on the fucking common thing. And also, some of them don't pitch up all the time, so I might have to go somewhere else.
Where do you want to pitch up?
Like the little taco stands. Didn't you say where's your favorite taco stand?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. They're all over the place, and if one of them's not there, I'm gonna go to the next one.
Oh, so you don't really have a specific one. You just
sometimes you gotta chase them around town.
Yeah. Shit, there's
I
one
like
that's...
that pink place. Fuck, I can't remember what it's called, though.
There's one in the south, right across from Beller on Fruit Ridge and 65th.
See, I'm never in the south. I'm a north baby.
Oh, I was religiously go there. And I do, if I do go, like I choose to go to them.
There's one literally right across the street from my house. They fucking cram. And it's women owned. Oh, love you.
Yeah.
Top 5. It's not fucking tacos. It's not always tacos. It is always tacos. I don't know what else I eat. Really? Tacos? Bullshit.
Is there anything you want to experiment with, like a new product? Is there any like new products you've been thinking about experimenting with? No? Grapes. Just grapes,
fucking with grapes. I'm just always fucking with grapes. That's why people always are begging for the pineapple and stuff like that. You're not understanding how many pineapples I'm bringing to the store. Don't stress me out. I'm literally dipping. First of all, I'm prepping. Do we understand? Okay. Damn, where should we start with that?
Well, because you said it's like a 3-4 day turnaround process, right?
Pineapples are fucking outrageous. First of all, I was doing fresh pineapples in the beginning. I'm going to give you what you're paying for. After time, I'm so sorry. We're going to take this down a couple dollars because these pineapples are fucking stressful. In order to be candy coated, it must be literally dry. How the fuck are we going to dry out a pineapple? You want a little flat, dehydrated fucking pineapple ring? Like, so with that being said, as soon as I dip it, it's already cooking in the candy mixture. It's already melting. It's already thawing out. And then by the time I'm fucking transported it to the store and put 4 of them in a box and, like I said, put them in my pile and label them for 20 fucking minutes, they're cooked. And I take them to the store and I'm like, they're perfect to everybody else. Everybody else is like, yo, thank God they're here. But to me, I'm like, there's a juice at the bottom. That's going to piss me off because by the time everybody goes to sleep and that store closes, they're going to come tomorrow and that juice is going to secrete. It's going to be more. So I kind of try to stay away from the pineapples. I stay away from really pretty much all fruits because strawberries in the freaking stores, they're sitting in the stores and they're freezing solid. You want to bite into a candy-coated frozen strawberry? Like, do you make smoothies? You know what a fucking frozen strawberry is? It's like a little rock. What the fuck? I'm not biting into that shit and paying $25 for it. No, ma'am. So I stay away from everything but the grapes. I love grapes. They're going to stay in the thing. I mean, we switch them up green, purple. That's about as new fruit as we're going to get is the purple grapes sometimes. Or, if it's in season, we might do the cotton candy grapes. Just a lot of grapes. People love the grapes. Like, that's just the strong suit. And it's also like, put into example In-N-Out. If I can have, 2-3 things on the menu, but I'm going to go there every time.
Right.
There's not much to do, but I'm going to go there every time, and that line is out the fucking door. Yes, you can go to the burger. You can go to Five Guys. You can get all the bullshit. You're going to go in there. You're going to get straight in line, though, because we're here for you. We got you. We're here for the... Now, In-N-Out, on the other hand, booming, cramming. You got to sit in line. You got to wait. You got everything, and they only have 3 things. Like, people are... That's another thing that we should touch subject on in the candy game is that bitches think you have to restock a store and take 10 different flavors in there. What the fuck? Because, I don't know. Like, Blue Raz literally could hold down the whole shit. You're making all those flavors and those other flavors aren't selling. I'm going to go for the same thing every time. And if I'm making Blue Raz, watermelon, and peach, like, people are like, you're making the same flavors every time. The hating bitches or the bitches that don't buy my stuff are like, you're making the same flavors every time, switch it up. Not understanding that me in the store already shook on the fact that Blue Raz goes every fucking time. Watermelon goes, and then do something crazy. Maybe do a little tahini one, add a little green apple, do something crazy. So the same flavors, the same fruits, the same everything, it's going.
So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, basically.
Don't switch it up. You don't have to fix what's not broken.
Absolutely. And then for the last thing, and we're going to do an outro after this, is going to be if you have anything promotional you want to talk about upcoming, if it's anything specific or if it's something broad you want to share with us, it's totally up to you. Take all the time you need to promote yourself.
if this video is going out today, we are doing a restock tomorrow in Vallejo at M&M Liquors. Sunday, I'm probably going to be out there at like 7 p.m. So Vallejo will have a fresh restock of the 3 best flavors. Like I said, watermelon, blue raz, and something sour. People love sour shit. I hate candy. I hate sour shit. I also hate orange. That's why I never make anything orange. When it comes to sour, I'm like, oh, but I'm the one that has to smell it. Yes, you guys get... Yes, you guys want the sour candy and stuff like that, but I don't want to fucking smell it cooking up in the house. But something sour, sweet, and delicious will be at Vallejo tomorrow. That's really it. Other than that, check the Instagram. Follow my Instagram. Stay tuned on GoCandyCrazy's page. That is where I post. I don't really have a Facebook. I don't do any other social media platforms. So just follow Instagram, and I post everything there. That's where I'm always at.
Absolutely. Let's clap it up for her, shall we? Thank you, Alyssa, for your time. Appreciate you for coming on the show and talking candy with us. I know the whole conversation itself wasn't too sweet, but we appreciate your insight on the game itself. Next episode, we're gonna have a gap between this episode and then our next episode because me and Kuya Flip are gonna be very busy in the month of July. So our next episode isn't gonna be until July 26th. That's going to be a me and Kuya Flip episode. So me and him are going to come up with topics for this whole month we're going to have off. And we will, have that whole hour, maybe even go longer since it's just us two to just bullshit and have topics to discuss. So it's going to be a very fun episode. We know you guys have enjoyed it. The last time we did it back in, March, I think it was. That was the last time we did just you and me an episode. So that's going to be very fun. We're going to have a lot of topics. We're going to bullshit. We're going to have fun. So July 26th, stay tuned. Check out the Instagram page for ISO, for, merch drop, anything related drop. We just also dropped our first vlog that was at the pop-out.
Yeah, go check out the vlog. That shit was funny as fuck.
Absolutely. Shout out to Judy again with the camera work. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
And you guys have a great Saturday. Peace.
We love you.
Yeah, love.
Lots.